Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and I've got a Kasp 12060 for you today. I've had this in my collection for absolutely ages, and I just haven't got around to picking it on camera, so I thought today is the day. I really like Kasp padlocks. I think they provide good value for and quality for the money. They're pretty mid-range, but I think you pay for what you get, and what you get is pretty good. This padlock I've had for months, and I think Pete Restall gave me this one. Go check out Pete Restall's channel. Excellent picker. So yeah, let's get on with it. So what do we get? Well, we got quite a hefty 60mm brass padlock with a Yale style keyway, which is just paracentric. It's a standard double locking hole mechanism. Let's have a look inside, and it's got a you can see here a sprung core. It would be susceptible to a shim attack. We've got a little bit of space around the shackle itself, but the shackle is reasonably meaty at well, about 9.5mm. So it's not bad. It's not bad for a brass padlock. Let's have a go at picking this. So I found with this one, and I'm using a Southord. Actually, not Southord. This is a tension wrench from I think a Dangerfield Serenity kit, actually. So just using a nice normal tension wrench in there. Reasonable tension actually on this. I need reasonable tension, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to start at pin 2, because that's the first binder. Pin 1, pin 3. That's pin 4, just a little click. Pin 2, click. Pin 1, click. Let's go to the back now. Oh, got some tension wrench slip. I might be able to save it. That was pin 5, click. 4, 3, 2, and 1 again. So go to the back on pin 5, and a little click on 5. And here we go, open. So I rescued it. As you see what I mean by tension wrench slip? This is what happens when I forget to use the right tension wrench and it's too big. What happens is that the warding here acts as a fulcrum, and this slips round. This is why I like to use my slim down tension wrench. It seems counterintuitive to use a slimmer tension wrench, but it goes, it rests, as you can see, on the warding and provides much better purchase. Little tip for you. I mentioned it in video before. There you go. And yes, the cut on my finger is still healing. So put that back together. Now, interestingly about this lock, not particularly hard pick, mostly because the bitting isn't that hard. Pin 2 is really high, so you have to push that all the way to the top, and pin 1 is, but the rest are relatively low. And actually, if you look, if I get a tension wrench and I do this, you'll see that the cuts on the key follow more or less a flat slope. More or less. Pin 2 is a bit stuck up. But what does that mean? Well, it means it's susceptible to a raking attack. I haven't raked many locks for a while, so let's have a go at this. I'm just going to use a sparrow's worm because those rounded peaks are quite soft on the pins. And let's have a go. So I'm just a bit of rocking, a bit of raking. I always start out kind of high up and then work my way down, bouncing the tension wrench a little bit, and hopefully I can rake this open. Usually rakes open quickly, but of course we're on camera, which means that it will take its sweet time, no doubt. Now I've got it open. Okay, that's a lot longer than normal. You can usually do that in a few seconds, but I've demonstrated you can rake it. I'm not the world's best raker. So there we go, the Kasp 12060, perfectly nice padlock, but I think the key bitting on this one lets it down. Normally Kasp have Standard pin and 4 spools in, I couldn't feel any when I picked that, so just due to the bitting, I just don't think we fire off any of those spools at all. So a good lock let down a little bit by the key bitting. Okay, I'll see you next time.